I just told P this really niggas' worst nightmare, man. They don't wanna see little baby with the Barbie. Tell him I need my bitch, she a rider. I got a shooter and I got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth of 5, yo. Beef, we bout to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem? Hold up, shorty, hold up, bitch. Please don't touch me. Look at my fit, look at my ankle, look at my wrist. This one a pack, this one a brick, that one a op, that one a lick. This one for pop, this one for juice. I am the one, bitch, you a deuce. Brr. Niggas give it up in my city, really shed blood in my city. Get love in my city. Niggas will sun your whole set like it's around 6 clips. Whole team get fired in round trips. Bitch, she's the spine on my flicks. He admiring my drip. Check what I do, the check a clear too. Pull up like a drive-through, so check your rear view. I don't care how long it take to get it out back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back. I don't care how long it take to get it out back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back. Tell him I need my bitch, she a rider. I got a shooter and I got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth of 5, yo. Beef, we bout to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem? Hey, yo, baby, let's go.
2022, I'm coming through in that new shit. How we ops, you see me and you don't do shit. I didn't really try in the car, I got the blueprint. Gallery department when shopping, I like the loose fit. What's the point of having this muscle if you don't use it? I play the game to win, I'm not losing. Ops know my address, I'm not moving. Brody know they take it to try, they gotta prove it. She get what she want when we screwing. I'm on point, I know what I'm doing. Way too smart to act like I'm stupid. I get my advice from Mike Rubin. I'm not by myself, my whole crew lit. Next to Chanel, I put her in that new print. It is what it is, I can't make no excuses. I hit the whole group, that make me a groupie. Balenciaga, Codition, not Gucci. We went city to city and bulletproof. You can't run with my gang, they'll bully you. Been had switches, I know what them foolish do. I'm a vibe, let me know what you wanna do. Ain't no fun by yourself, bring a friend or two.
We be menaging and boost up his ego.
She a little demon out there, Casamigo. Yeah, baby.
Tell him I need my bitch, she a rider. I got a shooter and I got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth of 5, yo. Beef, we bout to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem? There's no auto-tune on me, is there? Don't mean no rapper when I say bitches ride the wave. Flooding my watch, but ain't giving the clown the time of day. Ain't talking Christmas, wouldn't holla in my holidays. I fuck with niggas that be shooting at they ops for days. They gon' let me know. They gon' wreck me when they get you like in that 45 special flow. They gon' wet you, yo. Yes, I'm always good for the bag. Niggas gon' hop out on that ski mask. Heavy on the ski mask too. And the ski mask ain't for the pandemic. It go with the semi. Paid a pretty damn penny.
Gangster from my head to my shoes. So goddamn clean, I'm giving haters the flu. Ain't too many players that play the game like I do. I'm getting rap money and getting street money too. Yeah, Jack, I'm a gangster, 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 G-A-N-G-S-T-A. I keep it real all day, every goddamn day. And ain't gonna never change, homie, I'ma stay this way.
Bitch, I'm bad, the biggest boss hog of them all. The stugger motherfucker leader of them outlaws. Made the city proud, ripped hard for the grill. They thought we fell out, still getting it how I live. Stay up in the club, let them know we still paid. Still repping for the now, from the cradle to the grave. Gangsters don't hide, so you see my face out. Heater on my side, so approach me with caution. Rapping bring fame, I appreciate the love, but don't get it fucked up. This bitch, I'm still a thug. The clique got thicker, the money got longer. This house worldwide, so the team most stronger.
Gangster from my head to my shoes. So goddamn clean, I'm giving haters the blue. Ain't too many players that play the game like I do. I'm getting rap money and getting street money too. Yeah, Jack, I'm a gangster, 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 G-A-N-G-S-T-A. I keep it real all day, every goddamn day. And ain't gonna never change, homie, I'ma stay this way, you thug. That's right, my nigga, money, hoes, cars, clothes. I think I fell in love with clothes and foreign dough. I know y'all don't be seeing me yet over at shows. Fuck going commercial, real nigga, y'all know how it goes. $1,000 bottle of Cabernet, y'all know how it flows. I dive once, 1,000 times, that's how a coward goes. You don't want none of me, nigga, I got power blows. Hoes as big as tennis balls, that's all the 6 I would know. Attitude like Pimp C, club taste like Big Mo. R.I.P. the Patness brother, oh, that's my big bro. Every CD in my car say DJ Screw. If you from Houston and you rap, my nigga, he made you. I treat pens and pencils like bitches, I pimp them hoes. Get it out of pocket, put it in my sock, that's what I do with the dough. Money ain't never been mad at me, I stay cool with the dough. Like a dummy when he peeing, I'm a fool with the flow. Gangster from my head to my shoes, so goddamn clean, I'm giving haters the blues. Ain't too many players that play the game like I do. I'm getting rap money and getting street money too. Yeah, Jack, I'm a gangster, 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 G-A-N-G-S-T-A. I keep it real all day, every goddamn day. And ain't gonna never change, homie, I'ma stay this way.
I can't stop, I gotta make my nigga Pimp proud. That's why you see me repping Texas up in front of crowds. Thugged out, every nigga ride with me scratch. Don't start shit, but we stay ready for comeback. Don't know how to act, quick to fuck the club up. We just like them, so the gangsta niggas love us. A street nigga get a good girl pussy wet. She say she coming home with me. That's a bet. Before we jet, we get wasted off Patron straight. After that, see if a friend gon' participate. Whole weight in the town, got it locked down. Got drink, got bricks, got plenty down.
Gangster from my head to my shoes, so goddamn clean, I'm giving haters the blues. Ain't too many players that play the game like I do. I'm getting rap money and getting street money too. Yeah, Jack, I'm a gangster, 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 G-A-N-G-S-T-A. I keep it real all day, every goddamn day. And ain't gonna never change, homie, I'ma stay this way, you thug, you thug.
Turn me up. Straight like that. Straight like that. Yeah, nigga. That night, it was Kush and Ciroc. I was super geek. Yeah, flowing money, flowing, yeah, that's a super week. Got him for the 26.5. Now that's super cheap. Can't you nigga tell? I'm just looking for a super freak. Super freak. Super freak. Yeah, you know I want a super freak. Super freak. Yeah, you know I need a super freak. Super freak. Yeah, you know I want a super freak. Super freak. Yeah, you know I need a. What it do? What it is? What you working with? Every time you see me, I'm grind. Stay on that working shit. All I ever wanted a bad bitch in a Chanel bag. All the street niggas want her cause they know she got Chanel swag. Straight like that. Yeah, I fuck with her the long way. Been bragging to my partners. I've been talking about her all day. Pull up in that super coupe. You know them diamonds glistening. Too much money in the room. Guess I hit her in the kitchen there. Get her to myself, man. I ain't hit that girl. Now that I got her to myself. You know I'm trying to get that girl with. Keep it 1,000 with you. I really think I'm digging her. Can't hear nothing but the money, so she might just think I'm big enough. That night, it was Kush and Ciroc. I was super geek. Yeah, flowing money, flowing, yeah, that's a super week. Got him for the 26.5. Now that's super cheap. Can't you nigga tell? I'm just looking for a super freak. Super freak. Super freak. Yeah, you know I want a super freak. Super freak. Yeah, you know I need a super freak. Super freak. Yeah, you know I want a super freak. Super freak. Yeah, you know I need a.
Rick James, super freak. Yeah. She got that wet, now that's a super league. Tell your baby daddy that he's super weak. Fucked your girl last night, it only took a week. Job, 2 chains charm cost 100 stacks. 10,000 with my shirt off, that's 100 tax. Okay. Okay, I'm done with that. You can run with that. I'ma switch it up. This bitch I'm with is thick as fuck. I'm rich as fuck. Laying in the bed and I still got my scimitar. Going online like when they gon' make that Bentley truck. Listen, my bankroll make 'em.
I wear a mean dark pair of shades. And you can't see my eyes unless my head is bent. You dig?
We fly, no lie. You know this. Falling rise outside. It's like showbiz.
We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. Hips and thighs, oh my, stay focused.
Walking paper, I buy big cars. 8 fly rides to drive in my garage. Stay sky high, fly with the stars. G4 flights, 80 grand large. So we lean with it, pop with it. Vertical Jones, mean with the top missing. I'm sitting clean with the bottom kitty. I hopped out, saggy jeans and my rock glisten. But I spent about 8 grand, mommy on stage, doing the ring dance. She let it hit the floor, made it pop. Got my pedal to the floor, screaming, fuck the cops. We fly, no lie, you know this. Falling rise outside, it's like showbiz.
We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. Hips and thighs, oh my, stay focused.
Here tonight, could be gone tomorrow. So I speed through life like it's no tomorrow. 100 G's worth of ice on the Audemars. And we in the street life till they call the law. I made the whip get naked while I switch gears, bitch, looking at the bracelet. Step out, show me what you all about. Flashbacks to last night of me balling out. 1 a.m. we was at the club. 2 a.m. 10 bottles above. And by 3 son, I was thinking about grub. So I stumbled to the car, do the drinks and the drugs. We fly, no lie, you know this. Falling rise outside, it's like showbiz.
We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. Hips and thighs, oh my, stay focused.
I keep 20 in the pocket. You talking about 80 if the Bentley is the topic. But of course, gotta fly the spur to the hood and roll dice on side the curb. Now I know a G a bet might sign a serve. Try 80 up Lennox cause I got an urge. The rap game like the crack game. Lifestyle, rich, famous, living in the fast lane. So when I bleep, shorty bleep back. Louis Vuitton belt where I'm keeping all the heat strapped. I beat the trail over Rucker. All guns loaded in the back, motherfuckers. We fly, no lie, you know this. Falling rise outside, it's like showbiz. We fly, no lie, you know this. Falling rise outside, it's like showbiz.
We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. Hips and thighs, oh my, stay focused.
Chill. You niggas need to stay focused when you dealing with a motherfucking G. You know my name, Jones, one eye, capital status, only above, motherfucker. It's Dipset Bird Gang, we born to fly. Y'all know the rules, fall back or fall back. Somebody tell my bitch something I'm looking for. You dig? Another day, another dollar. Fast like fuck.
We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. Hips and thighs.
Beamer, Benz, a Bentley. Beamer, Benz, a Bentley. Beamer, Benz, a Bentley. My jeans are never empty, bitch. Beamer, Benz, a Bentley. Beamer, Benz, a Bentley. Beamer, Benz, a Bentley. Your scheming don't affect me.
I'm fresh, I'm fly, I'm so damn high. More than 500 horses when I roll by. I'm calm, I'm cool, everything brand new. I don't handcuff, you can get the whole damn crew. Get in my Beamer, Benz, a Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beat it, I bet she let me. She been fiending since she met me. I'm the coolest shit, especially when I throw on all my Gretzky. Got my sister Smith and Wessie to protect me, so respect me. This is heavy, new Bentley, color vanilla and cherry. Andretti and Pirelli make a movie out the Getty. With my ring and my confetti, I'm Kobe Bryant ready. Pink rose and chronic smelly while I'm stumbling out the telly. I'm so fly, I'm so fairy, and the way I flow is very into a machete. When my pencil move is deadly. Platinum band, platinum bezzy, make a straight girl out of Leslie. Magazine, Mac, Desi, keep my windows like the Prezi. Press a button and I'm stunting. My roof look like it's ducking me to go 200 something. And my trunk do wonders bumping. I am not the one for jumping. I will ratchet out and slump them, dump them. Nigga, you better off dead. Your money red.
I'm fresh, I'm fly, I'm always high. Got your bitch waving at me when I roll by.
I'm calm, I'm cool, everything brand new. I don't handcuff, you can get the whole damn crew. Get in my Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. My jeans are never empty, bitch. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. The schemes don't affect me.
Whether Beamer, Benz, or Bentley, I be moving, making movies. Tom cruising. If it's action, then I'm shooting. Pockets fat, neck studded. Boy, my nickname should be Ruben. My Colombian connect told me that Mexicans are moved in, and he know just how I get it. So we bout to introduce him. Got a girl named Cigar, call her that because she Cuban. Got a black chick that be boosting. Got a white girl that be boofing. Gotta watch it cause she use it, but she fuck me like she stupid. And she always ready to give me that Becky. Last time it was so good I almost crashed my Bentley. Hit the club, order bottles, see them sparks in the sky. Will had this whole bitch looking like the 4th of July. But if you pussies get the frontin' and the pushing, lead the shoving, we just bustin' and we leaving like it's nothing. If it ain't the Gucci or the Louis, then it's polo or it's rugby. And this bitch I brought with me, she be bagging bitches for me.
I'm a Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. My jeans are never empty, bitch. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. The scheming don't affect me.
I'm fresh, I'm fly, I'm always high. Got your bitch waving at me when I roll by.
I'm calm, I'm cool, everything brand new. I don't handcuff, you can get the whole damn crew. I got a girl named Kima, and Kima like Christina. Baby 3 don't make it cry, to make it sex seem meaner. I just wanna get between her, turn it over, scream her. Then it's 1, 2, I'm through to see her. I scoop her in my Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
Real girls get down on the floor, on the floor. Real girls get down on the floor, on the floor. Real girls get down on the floor, on the floor. Real girls get down on the floor, on the floor. Real girls get down on the floor, on the floor. Real girls get down on the floor, on the floor. Real girls get down on the floor, on the floor.
By the time I hit the door, I saw hoes on the floor. Niggas dressed in suits, tricking all laid dough. Me, I'm a pimp, I ain't paying for no sex. Man, I'd rather buy a car or a new Rolex. Plus I got street fame, so hoes flock like birds. I got one hole in the weed, I got one hole in the serve. When I hit the club, I'ma be with David Banner, a thug-ass nigga with bad table manners. We act bad, my nigga, what is y'all saying? Like when we walk inside clubs, niggas hold that gal hand, cause they know we run trains. Shoot, all night. How could your gal leave me and be with you all night? But it's alright, cause you know we don't kiss. Like Too Short said, bitches ain't shit. I tried to told ya that most girls really freaks, and this is how they gotta make their money every week.
Real girls get down on the floor, on the floor. Real girls get down.
Low key ballers, putting it down. That boy Lucky, all the way from H-Town, just touchdown. Fire some of that weed up, Isaac P. We gon' swing it bang, grip the grain. Let y'all players know what's her name. It's low key ballers acting bad down south. We shining, boy, what you talking about? We gon' swing it bang, grip the grain. Let y'all players know what's my name. It's Lucky Luciano acting bad down south. We shining, boy, what you talking about? I'm talking about hogging lanes. I'm talking about gripping on the grain. I'ma follow with dollars. I pop my collar on stage, parlay all day, cause Lucky done got paid. Louis Vuitton and Fendi shoes, new Yukon on 22s, candy paint looking
more than pretty. Did a show last night in Corpus Christi. Tell the truth, nephew, baby, we ball. I can go and make my screens fall. Sipping on syrup and a jag on dub. Smoking on a pound like man, hold up. Trunk open up and the fifth wheel fall. When we in the mall, bitch, we ball. Fuck the rest, we clocking all of the dough. Drunk in the club, ballin' out of control.
Shine, I'm a piece of chain. I'm finna let y'all players know what's my name. It's Isaac P with the LKB, finna represent the real life company. From the south, that's how we roll. Now Mary Jane, I'm finna smoke that hoe. Get so high till I can't no more. Catch me ripped out from head to toe. From head to toe, they call me dough. I'm gonna grip that grain and that's for sure. I roll out dope when I'm in my car. Who I be? I'll be a ghetto star. Let my diamond shine. How you like me now? Smoke that J cause she gets around. What's the DOP? Let's swing it bang. Let's swing it swerve down C-Town Lane.
We gon' swing it bang, grip the grain. Let y'all players know what's her name. It's low key ballers acting bad down south. We shining, boy, what you talking about? We gon' swing it bang, grip the grain. Let y'all players know what's my name. It's Lucky Luciano acting bad down south. We shining, boy, what you talking about?
That's Shorty's mom will be on.
I see the message.
Meine Herkunft block, stur, denn ich trau nur Gott. Back voll Guap, durch die Stadt in einem Lambo-Truck. Meine Wand voll Gold, trotzdem Hektik, Kofferraum Glock. Meine Stadt, sie kennt mich, hinter mir Soldiers, Bruder, beruhig dich. Meine Chick ist Playmate, ich guck und ich shake den Arsch. Oh my God. Platin Day-Date, 80 an meinem Arm. Ohne Gewissen, mein Cousin am Schießen, wir tragen Millionen, doch können nicht schlafen. Komm vom Boden und zingeln zum Rad. Roped hier, dein Ex-Girlfriend ist ein Groupie. Ja. Pussy, ich mache im Hotel mit den Movies. Deutschlands Thriller, Hasskommentar, denn ihr seid verbittert. Lauf in den Laden mit 10 Girls Dinner. Hör dir nicht zu, weiß mich nicht kümmert. Kopf von unten ganz allein durch Hunger, überdenk dein Wort. Doch hab im Rücken böse Dämonen, sie flüstern und gehen nicht fort. Augen sind tot, Tequila Schatz, der Schaden ist groß. Probleme in der Straße gelebt, guck Paras, wie bin ich gewohnt. 600 PS steht vor dem Hotel. Während du Dobermann bist, mach ich in Dubai einen 100er weg. Jetzt hab ich die Hunde geweckt, beobachten neidisch mein Flex. Währenddessen dank ich Gott, ehrlich, und hab mir einen Porsche bestellt. Lucio Loco, Flex. Loco, mein Duft ist auch Coconut. Problems, ich komm mit nem Dobermann. Zu viel im Becher, bin total am Arsch. Schäden im Kopf, sie sind kollateral. Vollgas am Potsdamer Platz. Damals schon Räuber, nur ohne Gendarm. Hat sich gelohnt, heute Krone am Arm. Bleib G und mein Blick provokant. Doch Herz gezeigt von Anfang an. So viele wollen an mich ran. Machen auf Männer mit ihren Verwandten. Drücken auf Anabolhanden. Kann nichts dafür, mache Party. Ja, immer dort hin in den Charts. Ja, die Tattis mit Arsch auf mein Quad. Ja. Die Jesus von Gallery Hard. Die Tati ist Danger, doch will es nochmal. Die Jesus von Gallery Hard. Die Tati ist Danger, doch will es nochmal.
RP the guys, free G, Felly, RP my man, Cootie, Capo, S.D. K, Dottie Gang, Bow. You know we bumming. Fuck around. Rest in peace, 3D, Nati. Don't fuck around. Lion Order.
This is a melody.
Baby, welcome to the party. I'm off the Myers and the lean, that's why I'm over retarded. Baby, welcome to the party. I hit the boy up and then I go skate in a Rari. Baby, welcome to the party. Bitch, I'm a thot, give me lit. Gun on my head. 1.5. Send in the clip. Baby, don't trip. Just lower your tone. Cause you could get hit. Don't let that hang in my system. I get your body. Next day I forget it. Nigga Dre just caught a body. And listen again. Nigga, I was just with him. Look, be on my villain niggas, on my villain niggas, on my killing niggas as a kid. Since a younger nigga, I've been drilling niggas, my I'm stuck up in my ways. Ain't nobody ever gave me shit with this bitch if I had to get paid. And it's 10K to go and stay. And you know the streets getting lit. Baby, welcome to the party. I'm off the minors and the lean, that's why I'm over retarded. Baby, welcome to the party. I hit the boy up and then I go skate in a Rari. Baby, welcome to the party. Bitch, I'm a thot. Give me lit. Gun on my head. 1.5. Send in the clip. Baby, don't trip. Just lower your tone. Cause you could get hit. It's big on that 2 MLPOA. I'll make a clue in this world. I bet I kick down the door. I bet I send him to the Lord. Got a bad bitch from overseas. Got a 10-pack up in my jeans. I'm in my hand in these stools. Don't try and run up on my feet. I knock a nigga out his sleeves while I'm shelling down his feet. Double G for the team. No, at least I got keys. Don't get your car switched. He's still a Uda. He don't settle for nothing. Bluffing. Pussy won't step on that bluffing. 380 hold a ruler. I know some niggas that'll shoot you for nothing. Run Ricky, yeah, he running. Run Ricky, yeah, he running. Baby, welcome to the party. I'm off the Myers and the lean. That's why I'm over retarded. Baby, welcome to the party. I hit the boy up and then I go skate in a Rari.
Axel.
That's how the niggas cap. Niggas spraying they juice. That is not that. Facts. My bitch love Coco. Woo-bag baby. Yeah. Let me see some. Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget the smoke. I'm from the floors where niggas talk. They couldn't be cribs, so they turn phone. Driving through the veil, dropping a joke. I gotta laugh cause these niggas jokes. Drill like, who these niggas? I don't know. But I'm on go. And I'm in that Bugatti, moving 200. Giving pucks like who shot you? Me and Trey, that's 4 choppers. Man down. All you see is helicopters, paramedics, pick him up, they gon' send him to the doctor. I'm in the hood like an engine, revving, get that nigga. My chase is clearing, yes, it's suspended. And I got a couple gangsters, let me know, it's a fact. If you want smoke, cause boy, I can send it. And I got a bad bitch, ass up, face down. Yeah, she love doggy style, and she got a Louis bag, that whole extendo. Okay. Flex, my bitch love Coco. Woo-bag baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. My bitch love Coco. Woo-bag baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay.
Right. Got it jumping out the zoo. Seeing red, seeing blue. Yelling flame, hot moves. Pop flare, hot. Break my head until I have my face. Duck away. She wanna lay up and hibernate. I took a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and up right away. She need a chunk, not a piece. It cost me 3 for the keys. Not the work, but the V. She let it twirl to the beat. I send a word, better reach. Wearing pearl, special bees. I only hurl at my pee. Cuts, diamond cuts, all them gold black. 2 cups, all the stuff, now I'm up. Coco, cause Chanel, but she talking. We.
Niggas say me outside.
Niggas saying they outside. Send the addy, we gon' slide. Air it out when we arrive. Poppin' that shit, but they done with the smoke. She like it rough when we fuck, so I'm grabbing that bitch by the throat. Niggas saying they outside. Send the addy, we gon' slide. Heard he was talking, but he never jumped out the stool. Think that it's sweet till I pull up and pop out his shoe. And they say I got the juice. I bought the Dior, now that's all I rock for the shoes. Hey, Porsche niggas, hot boy, you ain't in the field, you a top boy. We gon' tie that boy up like a cowboy. I'm the one that they envy like cowboy. Broke bitches ain't allowed. She wanna fuck with a real one, real niggas back in style. I ain't no window shopper, you man out here window shopping. I be in all the stores, and no we ain't window shopping. Woo. She throw it back cause I'm popping. I make it plays with her, we run it back like an option. Woo. Niggas saying they outside. Niggas saying they outside. Send the addy, we gon' slide. Air it out when we arrive. Poppin' that shit, but they done with the smoke. She like it rough when we fuck, so I'm grabbing that bitch by the throat. Niggas saying they outside. Send the addy, we gon' slide. Just cause I dance, don't think I'm pussy, don't make me pull up with the stick. Stick. I got a Louis V bag to match with the fit. VVS was on my wrist. All this water on me, I got water for me and my bitch. Me and my bitch, drowning, flooded. They told me the price, I said fuck it. I spent it all with no budget. If it ain't 100, I ain't budging. Are you dumb? I made like 200 in London. You out here guessing these bitches, you pumping shit up like you butter. If I see an app, I'ma throw out the car. I'm at the crib with your bitch, she came with a dress, she left with no drawers. She love how I talk, She know that poppy outside, she know I'm the king of New York. Niggas saying they outside. Niggas saying they outside. Send the addy, we gon' slide. Air it out when we arrive. Get rough when we fuck, so I'm grabbing.
Shout the church band, do it now, sad. Where I'm holding all the word, yeah. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, I know all about that. Know the cold on the low where the cheese at. Fresh out the jet to the jets where the cheese at. What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, what you know about that? Hey, I know all about that. See me in the city, sitting pretty, know I'm shining dog. Riding with a couple lamb bras and I'm China dog. Hey, you know how we ball. Right in the shiny car. Walk in the designer mall. Hey, everything you saw. You know about me, dog. Don't talk about me, dog. And if you doubt me, dog, you better out me, dog. I'm throwed off slightly, bro. Don't want to fight me, bro. I'm fast as lightning, bro. You better use your Nikes, bro. You know you don't like me, cuz your bitch most like me, cuz she see me on the judge in front of every club. I be on Joe, I'm buzzed. Gave every hoe niggas don't show me mugs. Cause you know I got keys out of 3 where that church out the church band. Do it now, sad. Where I'm holding all the word, yeah. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, I know all about that. Know the cold on the low where the cheese at. Fresh out the jet to the jets where the cheese at. What you know about that? What you know? Hey, what you know about this shit, I know all about that. Candy on the 6-fold, leather guts and fishbowl. Big on the pinky ring just to make my fist glow. Yeah, bitches get low. Cause I get dough. So what I'm rich, oh, I still pull a kick, though. What you talking shit for? And gotta run and get folk out you were yelling. I thought you pull out a good info, but You's a scary dude, he will bury you. You see all that attitude, unnecessary. These people fool. You see you want to, whatever try to do. Let's see you on the night. About a 3 day church, out the church, man. Do it now, sad. Well, holding on the word. What you know about it? What you know the flow on the low. What you said you're fresh out the gate to the chicks. What you said, what you know about it? What you know about it? Talking to you, homie. Fresh out the jet to the block, burn her up over the top, pop the bus shots, tell them stop it, man. The block guy, cause you are not high. I got the top spot, and it will not stop. The video or not, doubt we bustin' till the clock stop. Drag out that Bentley coupe and take it to the chop shop. I know we not, y'all. If it may pop off, I'll answer the question, will I get your block? Nah. It what it is, bro. Look how we kill, bro. I'm in your hood. If you a gangster, what you need for? Somebody better get, bro, before we get sent for. Say you want squashing, what you still talking shit? I got a key by the 3 where that church out the church, man. Do it now, sad. Where I'm holding on the word, yeah. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, I know all about that. Look at go on the low where the cheese at. Fresh out the kid to the chicks where the cheese at. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, I know all about that.
Say, bro, no elementary school ground playing. Not a $5 bill, but $5 on the real field. I'm on the level, stay mellow. No criticism from the fellows. Hello, being key during the high speed, but still don't tap the BP. I'm BD, baby. Like that crib got dropped fever. So either put your pop or you got to leave it like Diva. Cause see ya, nigga perfect broke a smoke your slip all day. Come home and buy Big Tricky with his pretty then parlay. I got 5 on the Hennessy, Seagrams of course. Cause this is how we do it like Montel Jordan. I'm from the Oakland City. Frank Nitty is a donor. Now I'm blowing it up like Oklahoma. Put your feet with my fin, best believe we'll bend. More corners than you thought. Just something right is bought. Most Czaks believe that. Token. Where you from? Oakland. Smoking. In attempts to crack the chest plate. The zips be so fluffy, the whole town love me. At every event, I'm sacked up, so if you need, best scream double O with the C. I got 5 on it. Why your trade me so bad? 40 makes it happen. 5K slapping, revenue grossing, just a little bit of lightweight flambeaus, potent fuse, linger, mighty clouds and northern lights. Respect the Victor Barely.
Yeah, for real. Loving this here. Yeah, H-Time, show a nigga much love. ATX, love y'all, baby. For real time. It's going down, baby. Man, with that Moyo. Yes, sir. For real, Angelique, J-Rock, Z-Roll, Screw Zuda. For real, baby.
Talking about we 6 deep in this hole and everybody out of bloodshot red.
For real.
For real. Are we on about 2 PTs or something? For real.
They don't understand that
Ain't no thing, it's too much drink in my cup. I'ma steady represent that. Dumbass cat.
Music Man, it's a goddamn deal. In a second, we gonna pop it up for him. SUC 2000, Bryson, Shorty Man, it's a goddamn deal. Screw you though. Man, I got one motherfucking question, dog. What's that, my nigga? One motherfucking question, man. You know you can ask me anything, fool. I know y'all gonna feel it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my nigga. Everybody gonna feel it, man. Yeah.
I wanna say what's up to my niggas. But I forgot. Seem like all my niggas acting funny lately. Know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful who you give a motherfucking shout to these days. Motherfuckers will turn up yet for the motherfucking tape drop. Know what I'm saying? Remember dedicated to you, all you soft ass, pussy foot ass niggas. Well, this one dedicated to all y'all. Oh, yeah. Jealousy and envy is surrounding. Try to keep it on the low, but the hate reveals the anger found in me. No one tried to let go. When the bump don't think got something to say. Said I tried to let go. Everybody that the bump don't better have something to spray. In the midst of confusion, I would be ready for war. No begging and digging at a G, cause the G be looking like $1 million worth of straight pimping. Not telling a lie, but I'ma tell the truth. These cats be living in sin. Could be I swear the job, but I'ma lose the truth with the fist I'm giving his chin. Who's afraid that a big bad shining like the burning sun? You's afraid that I got a little more green pants cause you ain't making worried about the wrong thing, but I'm on your business for I'm minded for you. Fuck around and go to that news I bow with the beam zero gon' shine it for you. Fuck around and blaze the blood that I'ma pull a stunt on the first and 15th of the month. There's no need to front, there's no need to crap for years. Now I'ma hit my peers, tell me why they wanna hate, try to take what's mine. But I'm still on my toes, I take nothing for those that wanna get in my stick, they know. But I'ma be strapped cause the Saturday camp and turn all my partners straight to hoes. Look at all these niggas surrounding me every day. Better take 10 paces back, think I just might spray. Look at all these niggas, I can't take it no more. That's why my blood stay deep, infrared beam, cause it ain't no love no more. You better wanna turn they back on me, better yet they live in a fantasy. Even niggas I thought was down with me, finna end up living reality. So deep in the mind, I'm so real, and they wanna take that chance to play. Yeah, watch you, my friend, nigga, fuck you, bitch. I gotta make dividends, back in my end. You don't wanna like the best and get put the rest, nigga. You so shy, you got time to go. If I see you again, you never breathe again. I try to take me out, you'll never win. See, I'm a killer for real with a skill I can't lose. Better get a bigger bitch that'll pay you due. I'm a nigga from the mark that'll check if I pray to God that you make it to choose to say your blood when it's time to leave. For you be living so far with a trigger to sleep. Believe me, you burn for the misbehaving and invading the hell of my privacy. Knocking me, gotta keep my mind on my riches. I ain't the feeling stops the trade. That's why I be solo, one deep on the mission and living it just to get paid.
Stop that front, get you way down before you lose your life. Stop that front, get you way down before you lose your life. Too many niggas around me and make my brain command my fist to swing. Slipping patches out these motherfuckers come from downwards in my banking ring. And I really don't give a fuck, bitch. You think I'm a play? Cause I really don't like anybody get away. Better smoke a shirt to calm down, I'm ready to spray. Everybody wanna say they mine, but bitches show can't lie. Niggas try to get a group point to the public. I steady trying to get a piece of my pie. Around niggas, so say I'm nigga because a nigga done broke your down. Nigga never pull my piece to get applause. Nigga, I put a bullet between your eyebrows. These cats wanna take me out my game. Cause the nigga from the hood didn't lose some good that I made some change. Everybody wanna look at the fame, but don't stop the pain. Everybody wanna take me out my game. Cause the nigga from the hood didn't lose some good.
Tonight's the motherfucking night. You thought it was last night. No, it's tonight. The big reveal. The moment we've all been waiting on for a very, very long time. Who am I? Am I a local? Am I somebody who thinks like the people around me, literally? A nuke could drop on this city with me in it, and I wouldn't give a fuck. And did someone think I'm here to save Columbus, Georgia? No. Keep doing what you're doing. We are now at the full month mark. So today we fully conclude an entire month's lesson. It takes about a month for it to get through your thick ass fucking skull, doesn't it? Who's the boss? Is it you? Is it? Let's play a corny song. Can I whisper? Because why would I raise my voice when I don't have to?
This ABN, nigga.
We bring it down a
and
little
we
bit.
getting money.
Again.
Who's the boss? Who's the nigga that pays the cost? I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take the load. Who's the man? Who's the boss? Who's the nigga that pays the cost? I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take the load. Who's the man? Who's the boss? Who's the nigga that pays the cost? I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take the load. Who's the man? Who's the boss? Who's the nigga that pays the cost? I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take the load. Who's the man? Who's the boss? Who's the nigga that pays the cost? I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take the load. Who's the man? Who's the boss? Who's the nigga that pays the cost? I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take the load.
Remember struggling way back when, but now I lay back and make back then. 18s in the trunk with bass back then. It's real, here's not one of these fake black. Never been a hater, hating ain't where it's at. My finger with a 7.5 carat sad. You ain't even gotta wonder what the women staring at. They ready to fuck a city up to get my ass. They don't know about Joseph Wayne. Psychopath gangster / soldier man. He rides on the skies on niggas. It feels nothing like he's full of Nova. That's why you never see me on BET. When I beat up a rapper, he'll file charges on me. If I'm arrested again, I won't get a BOND. I'd rather die than live life in a penalty. But these days, you gotta be strapped. Even when I'm at home, I go to sleep with the grave is where most of my niggas sleeping at. On the screwed up click legends, they never coming back. Like Screw, Big Steve, Big Hawk, and Fat Tag. When you cross me, your best bet is the backpack. Most City, Texas will open up your bag. Where the killers get killed and the jackers get jacked. I used to smoke Sherman, sip that drink, man. Get stuck in and watch the light change. Ostrich interior, handful of wood grain. Big bodies up to take up both lanes. I jumps for the north and the south and the south and the north and it's off and it's off and they house and I'm running like I blow up in my vault with a platinum bound and I'm still.
The man, the boss, the nigga that pays, I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take. The boss, that pays, I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take. The man, the boss, the nigga that pays, I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take. The boss,
So hood bitch, I am the truth. I get paid, being broke has no use. And the kid is the deuce. I hit a nigga, told him put it on my tooth. Boss at the bottom with a swag of a ball. Pants sitting low with a rag or a door. Pistol up, I'm from getting hard. When I ride one of these 6 whips out the yard. It ain't no telling how many niggas I'm right, so I got goons in a trap for the right coast. I'm out down, I take a nice low. So I play raw, I ain't even till your lights off. Fresh coochie when I walk with the price off. I'm still $1 million nigga with the ice off. I'm even roll with the mic. I'm still fuck $1 million bitch without even taking my nights off. 28's got my feet taking high steps. 50 grand worth the ones work biceps. Till if I make it rain now, they gon' stop till next Friday like Mike Gibbs. I ride foes like my name was J-Dog. So let the world fucking with Trey Dog. We hit your whole block, let it listen like K-Dog. We real in these streets, other niggas and they telling me I'm blessed cause my wrist is a hot mess. I need your dick right there, niggas the chocolate. You better get your gal cause you part of the process. I have the hands pumping like the dope, and I'm still in these streets like I ain't even hot shit. I do it, I can't even stop yet. They already know I'm the man. When they see me pull up driving, it's something that they ain't even know.
The man, the boss, the nigga that pays, I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take. The boss, that pays, I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take. The man, the boss, the nigga that pays, I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take. The boss, the cause, I really don't give a damn, cause I ain't the one who's gonna take.
When I get hungry, I take flights out of town. Restaurants in other cities just to chow down. I remember y'all laughing every time I came around. I was slave, laugh as you bow down. I always... Things that's on my mind when I be sliding by in my city. In my city. It's the things that's on my mind when I be sliding by in my city. In my city. The things that's on my mind when I be sliding by in my city. In my city. The things that's on my mind when I be sliding by in my city. In my city. I bet you wanna know what's on my mind when I be sliding. Me, money relieving some of this stress. Don't fuck with me, you get this game. Cause and I ain't trying to look in the rear view. Cause if I done passed it, it's forward march. Tired of living in this bitch wearing pain like it's collage. Y'all niggas tell me to be strong. Y'all niggas don't even know what the fuck is really going on. The done that I searching for my throne. I raise some heartless motherfucker celebrate Black Sunday. I blow drone as the dirt covers the coffin up. So fuck your fucking heart, Jesus when it ever sound good. I'm tired of crying tears in my eyes when I go through and I trust nobody. That's why I act like I don't know you fools. That might fuck around and jack you down. That's the reason why we be chillin'. My pistol still up in my cause I done seen some fucked up shit at the red light. Quickly pad my ass on and keep my head right. The things that's on my mind when I be sliding by in my city. In my city. Things that's on my mind. I be sliding by in my city. In my city. Things that's on my mind when I be sliding by.
All in all, no matter what I say, at the end of the day, and at the very bottomest of myself, I ain't worried about shit, girl. Just trying to fit in with y'all. You know, gotta be worried about something all the time. It's part of the culture. There was a mass shooting tonight, this afternoon. Is that shocking to me? No. I knew it was going to be a phenomenally violent weekend, and it has not proven anything but that. 10 plus people killed. A dude showed up at a grocery store in Buffalo, New York. According to eyewitnesses, he assembled his machine gun and had a bulletproof vest on and kneeled down or some shit and started shooting people, then proceeded to calmly get up and walk into the grocery store and continue to shoot people. He killed 10 plus people and injured a bunch more, and he's not from that town. So a stranger walks into a bar and does what? So if you really think that people aren't caring about shooting up a grocery store, what makes you think they're not going to walk into a bar and shoot it up? Especially those bars that don't have security guards, like the one I'm going to tonight. Nobody gets patted down in the bar I'm going to tonight. There is no security. That's pretty interesting. I think it's the only bar on the block without security. There's a multi-layer feeling that I have about tonight and in general about my life and in the future, the near future. I do feel like I'm going to witness something incredibly violent tonight. And what do I do in the face of violence when it's incredibly violent suddenly? This is how I was when a gun was pointed in my face at a red light. I don't like guns. I don't. But I know how to deal with people who have them. I don't like the situation, but I've been put in this situation so many times. People with their guns, and then they get ideas in a moment. In a moment. Not necessarily planned in a moment. Hence the gun being pulled at me at a red light. It was a flash of a moment. Sometimes it's planned, sometimes it's moment. And how many people walking around are carrying guns? I've never actually thought about that until right now. How many people are packing out here? And then, if you're going to go out on the town, at least go to the bar that you know doesn't have any security. I remember the days at the Irish pub when I worked there. There was a security guard that sat outside collecting people's money to get in because there was a cover charge. I also remember that there was always a stage and a live band playing on the stage every weekend, starting on Thursday Friday and Saturday, there was a live band at Scruffy Murphy's Irish Pub. There was a security guard. There was a band. Always. Rock, country rock type shit. Those days are over. Why, I don't know. Used to be packed. You couldn't even walk through the damn thing from the front all the way to the back door. And there was constant brawls, bar stools that led outdoors. And I mean a brawl. Like, there was one night I was working at Scruffy's and a brawl broke out that spread all throughout the downtown. And as far as you could see, people were running and fighting. And I think it was 2008. It was a volatile year, 2008, for many reasons, especially in Columbus. Tensions were really high. Why was that? What was going on in the collective world, you know, that made 2008 such a violent year? I witnessed plenty of violence at Scruffy Murphy's back in the day when I worked there. And I got in many bar encounters back then, too. I've never been in a cat fight. I'm too good for that. I'm too bougie to degrade myself into a cat fight. I don't cat fight. It's a bottle to your head. I don't do the pulling of the hair and the scratching at the eyes, girl. It's just called a beer bottle to your skull and a bar stool in your chest. You feel me? Impulsively, that would be my first thing to reach for. Glass. If it got down to that, like we're about to have a brawl in this bitch and shit's flying and I need to knock somebody out, I'm grabbing the glass, girl. I'm not going to sit here, teeth and nails, all that stupid stuff girls be doing. You know? Yeah. I'll throw a drink in your face. You know, I've done that before. Ooh. Pretty lame. Pretty lame. But, there's no security at Scruffy's, so you can walk in with pretty much anything on you, honestly, because nobody's going to pat you down. And as long as you don't go into any other bars, you know, because if you're like, okay, I'm going to go down, if you come out and you drove, you know, and you say, I'm going out tonight, and you want to pack a gun because you want to get some shit done, or you feeling some type of way, you just want to carry, just to feel it. It's something about that 9mm on your cock, you know what I mean? Like, sexual. You feel that, something sexy about it. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm assuming that's what it feels like when you're into that. You know, it's a sexual thing. So, you know, it feels, you know, you have like a little secret nobody knows about. You know what I mean? Like I've got this gun on me, nobody knows, and I feel you just sit there meditating. I'll shoot every one of you motherfuckers. You just think about it. You know, to give me a reason. Give me a reason. So as long as you just, you know, go to one bar downtown, maybe I'd say two, actually, they're not going to check you at all. Not at all. Like no security, girl. Yeah. You can walk in with a gun in your britches and ain't nobody going to know about it. Now the other bars are going to I got patted down for the first time in my life last night. In my life, I have been to clubs, bars, everything in between. In the airport too, girl. I've been to the airport. People act like a bitch ain't ever flown in a plane, girl. Just because I don't like to fly, don't mean I ever. See, I've done a lot of things that I don't like to do. I don't like flying. I don't enjoy it. I used to. Back in the day, I used to. I'm getting on an aeroplane. Look at me, mommy. I'm flying. I've flown plenty of times, child. Okay, I just don't like being up there, and I ain't gonna get up there anytime soon unless the Lord doth tell me, get out of Babylon, and the Lord doth giveth me a place to motherfucking go where I can just chill. Better be a good location. Let me tell you something about the guy. If the guy said, hey, can you get on an aeroplane and fly to me today? I'll get on a plane for him. I'm nuts. Like, I'll do things I don't like driving. But if I got to for my people, I will. But I don't like it. If it's this is all we got, we have to do this just based off necessity, bitch, I'll do it for my people. Doesn't mean I enjoy it, but I'll do it for my people. I've done a lot for my people you don't know about because you don't know me. And that gives me great pleasure. Instead of me living in the inside out energy of, you don't know me, therefore I need to be on the defensive. Now I come back inside myself and I say, you don't know me. And that's why I laugh a secret laugh inside on some gangster shit when you try to fuck with me. Because do I know me? And is it my problem you don't know me? And you're going to assume some shit and then think you're going to try some shit. Do I know me? You don't know me. You don't know me. You think if you do, and that's your motherfucking problem. I know me. And then sometimes I surprise me, but it's still rooted in the knowledge of me, and that makes sense that she did that. Some things I've never done. Last night, I had a miniature discussion within a greater discussion with the dude who told me that his wife cheated on him. And we discussed how he's been doing stuff he's never done before. And I said, me too. But it's not too foreign. Just enough difference. If this dude, I'm psychotic now. If this dude said, hey, you want to get on a plane and come see me in Texas? Baby, say less. When do you want to meet up? I'll get on the next aeroplane. See, the beauty of my life, even though people judge me, I'm wide open for a relationship, meaning I got plenty of time to kill. I am truly a housewife without a husband. That's all I do, baby, is house stuff. You know, clean the house, take care of the garden, tend to my plants and my cats. I live like a 90-year-old woman, you know. People talk a lot of shit. Wow, she don't have a life. She don't have a job. I thought being a housewife was a job. You know how much work it takes to keep this house clean every day? And cook dinner from scratch? That ain't a job. And laundry, everyone's laundry. Making sure that I cut the grass. You know, I do that. Yeah, and I go get groceries for the household. I stay tethered to the house in case of an emergency. I'm there for my people. So they can count on me. Can they count on you to always be there? No, they cannot. I'm the anchor of this household. It is my job to remain centered for the peace of my people. It's not your people. So I don't know why you're worried about what I got going on in my situation, as you call it. It's not your situation. You know what I mean? So you need to keep your eyes up your own ass because it stinks in there. And figure out what the discharge is. Is what you need to do while your asshole is running away from you. So I'll get on a flight for him. When it comes to a dude, I told old dude, I said, baby. I didn't say baby, but I'm saying it now. Baby. You know, all this driving back and forth from where you live to me, it's about 15 minutes. That's a long drive. And I mean that. I'm not even being sarcastic, especially when you be driving everywhere, taking care of business because your job and you have to do all this shit and you get tired and then you have to get back in the car. If I have to walk to you, I will. You'd be surprised what I'm willing to do for a dude. I'll do what I got to do to see you. It ain't sacrificing. It ain't sacrificing at all for me. I have moved many states for a dude a long time ago, like a crazy bitch who didn't even want to be with me. But it was means enough for me to get out of this city. Motivation. Cock motivates me. It does. It does. I'm not afraid to admit it. It does. I don't mean it like it's a separate phenomenon from the person, but that motivates me. I'll do things for dick. I don't care. Not like sacrifice myself on the proverbial altar, but I'll do things that I don't usually do for dick. Like for him, you know, like for him. I'm not going to do something to get cock, like for him because I care about him. That's what I mean. I'll fly to Texas for him. Now I ain't going to drop out of the airplane. Before he left, I said, you want me to come with you? I'll come with you. I'll sleep in a tent outside where you live and wait on you every day. I don't care. I don't care. I'll read books while I wait for you to get off work. What are you going to do in your tent all day? Read some books or something. I'll keep myself preoccupied while I wait on you to get off. What? It ain't a big deal. It literally is not. Don't try to tell me what's a big deal for me. It's not. Because I've been waiting on you anyways. So I'm just waiting on you all the time. That's all I do is wait on you every day. Yeah, he's here now. And then I wait on you till the next time I see you. Then every day is waiting on you to see you. And then when I see you, I'm no longer waiting on you. Then you leave and then I wait on you. That's the rest of my life in increments, waiting on you. What about it? It's fun. It's something different, you know. I like waiting on somebody. I mean, sometimes I get a little impatient. Like, okay, I've waited too long. You know, I start getting this little movement. Like, okay. It's been a little longer than I thought it would be for me to see you. And I get eager and excited. And I don't like waiting longer than what I thought I was going to have to wait. Then I start getting angry because I want to see you now. You know? What? Eagerness to see you? Okay. Is that a problem? I'm so eager to see you. I can barely stand it. It's a problem for you to make you uncomfortable? Just be patient. I don't want to be patient to see you. I can't wait to see you. That's kind of the vibe, you know. I can't wait to see you. Like, hurry up and get here. I can't wait to see your little ass. Like, hurry up. You know? You don't like that? That bothers you, makes you uncomfortable. That somebody's so excited to see you, they can barely stand it. So they have to sit down and they're pacing while they're sitting. That one day he came over, I got mad at him and I hung up on him on the phone and he was very upset with me. And he said, don't do that again. That triggers me. And I said, I'm sorry, because I was so irritated that I had to wait longer than I thought to see him. Plus, he canceled the plans that we had for the evening and had to squeeze in a quick meeting during the day. That was the last time I saw him. And it was horrible because we had planned that we would see each other Thursday evening and spend a decent amount of hours together, since I barely get to see him because of lots of things. So, you know, I waited all week for Thursday evening, you know, type of thing, you know, like, okay. And, you know, scratch your head, try to find something to do, knit, crochet, paint portraits, you know, landscapes. Waiting on you to arrive. And then Wednesday night, I'll see you tomorrow evening. Can't wait to see you. Something like that. He didn't say those words, you know. That's pretty corny to say that. But when you feel that, but you don't want to say it out loud, because it's like when you say, I can't wait to see you, it's like cringe. We're not 20 anymore. We lived a lifetime of trauma. We don't even want to hear those innocent phrases of our youth. Can't wait to see you. I'll see you soon. Hide your eagerness, because our 20s ruined us. So now we're nervous in our 30s. And then even more, but you know, now we're damaged in our 40s. By the time we're 50s, we're pretty much dead. And so Wednesday night, I was like, oh, Thursday evening. So I was like, I did my daily routine on Thursday. I'm like, go to the gym, see him tonight. Yes. And then at some point he let me know I can't do tonight. Oh, wow. Oh, let me try to find the deepest understanding in my soul. I'm so mad right now. I'm trying not to be mad at him for canceling the plans. And I started getting a little paranoid, because I'm like, is he just playing with me? Because, you know, your mind goes a lot of different ways, you know, and it's like, maybe he's lying to me about everything. And I went through all these moments of like, he's canceling. He's built this up. We've built this up. We togetherly, like Thursday evening, before he leaves for his 3-week fucking situation. So it was supposed to be like, I wanted to spend some time with his ass before he left. Not trying to be selfish, because I know he has a lot going on, but I'm like, I just really want to spend some time with you before you leave, like a good amount of time. So I was incredibly disappointed when he told me early day Thursday. I was so upset. I didn't want to let him know I was upset because I'm like, well, he's dealing with a lot. I don't want to make him feel bad, but I am upset, bro. Like, I'm really pissed, like enraged. I could burn down all of Fort Benning right now. I'm not going to do it. I can't. But I'm just saying, I had that feeling of burn it all. You know, I was so angry, right? But I played it cool, and I'm like, all right, I guess. And I'm like, am I going to get to see you at all today? Like, you can't do that. And then I was starting to feel sick because I'm like, am I really not going to see him before he takes off for 3 weeks? I can't do this. I'm going to die. And so he lets me know, I'll stop by sometime this afternoon, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, ugh. Then I got sick. I was sick because I'm like, wow. I started to feel this better not even see you at all feeling, because I'm like, what's the point of just seeing you for an hour? Like, and you're just going to be gone. Like, I'd rather not see you at all. I started to feel that attitude thing. Like, what's the point of that? 1 hour, might as well not even show up, is how I was feeling. And I was just kind of like doing the, like, the kick rocks to the side, like cartoon, just like kicking rocks down the road kind of attitude, you know, just fuck you, you know, don't even show up at all. Because I was so upset. And then he tells me, all right, you know, I'll be at it when I get out of this meeting. I'll be able to come over. Right. And this is what set the tone, by the way, for my talking to me, for my blow up. This set the tone for my blow up on him this week, because this has all transpired in the course of this week since he's been in training this week. He left last Friday and has been in training since he arrived. I guess Saturday he started the whole thing. And I got madder and madder. By Monday, I was really mad at him. By Monday, yeah. Didn't take long. So once I get out of this meeting, he says, you know, I'll be able to come over, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just piddling around the house. Like, don't know when he's going to show up. I'm just kind of like, I hate that shit. Like, I don't know if I should go can I go somewhere? Do I need to stay tethered to the house? Like, how, you know, pacing, stomach, like annoyed. And then at some point, you know, I'm like, is this meeting? And like, I'm noticing the time is getting farther and farther away. And I know he said he has to do things in the evening. So I'm like, I thought he was going to be able to come over for a couple of hours. And now the time that he's able to come over is way shorter. And he's telling me still in the meeting, you know, I'm like, who do I need to fucking, to get you out of the meeting? Like, seriously, this meeting, you know. And so finally he lets me know he's out of the meeting, and I'm looking at the clock and I'm knowing that he doesn't have a lot of time to spend with me because of what he said he needed to do that afternoon and evening. So I'm just like, this is really making me mad, bro. Like, you're only going to have an hour with me before you leave for 3 weeks. And so at some point he called, I told him through text I was pissed. I remember that. I've deleted the entire history of our messages. I don't even want to remember any of that. Honestly, nothing. I didn't save all the things he said to me, type of thing. Like, save all the words he said to you. I've deleted everything on my end. And then he calls me and he's basically like lighthearted and shit. And I'm like, he's like, basically, why are you pissed? And I'm like, because I really wanted to see you. That's why. And he kind of has like this devil may care attitude, like, whatever. And I'm like, wow. Then I started to get offended. I'm like, wow. So you don't really give a fuck if you see me or not, is the kind of how I felt in that moment. Because in terms of since we've met, I haven't really felt like it's been a pretty steady a stream of like consistent from what I felt interest on both ends. But that day when he kind of had like this la-zeh-da like attitude about, you know, not being able to be there when he thought he was going to be there, I got really enraged because I'm like, wow. This is all in the moment, by the way. So I'm talking about this in hindsight, but this was all spontaneous combustion on my end. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm just like in the moment, like, wow, like you know, you're just like, you don't really give a fuck. Like, if you are over here or not, like, you just kind of like, that's all right. And I'm like, it's all right. Like, I wanted to spend time with you, and your boss kept you for a long time, so I can't even see you for real before you leave. And I'm really upset. And I got so upset, pretty much trying to explain that to him. I just hung up the phone. I'm like, whatever. I'm going to listen to my Alice in Chains album. And then he calls back, and I'm like, what? And he's basically like, wow, you're just going to hang up on me, like, how, basically on some how dare you, bitch energy. And I'm like, how dare I, like, I'm really upset, And he basically told me in so few words that triggers him, and he doesn't like that. And how would I feel if he did that to me? And I'm just like, how do I feel at all? Does that even register on your radar? I don't know. It doesn't feel like it does. So how do you feel? How do I feel? I'm trying to balance both here, but I do have feelings, and they're getting stronger, more towards the category of rage than it is feel good. Gorilla, the Gorilla Inc. people, whatever, the cartoon monkeys that sing. Not Feel Good Inc. No, it's more like, I'll give you what it was starting to feel like in my soul. It was definitely giving this vibe, not necessarily the lyrics, but it was giving the vibe. The more it was churning in me, it's just building. I'm getting more and more mad. You know what I mean? Like, fucking shit, fucking bitch, fucking, I get fucking words for this fucking shit, you fucking bitch, like, I'll fucking destroy your fucking life, ho. I'm fucking, like, find everything, like, that shit.
Those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of.
So I had that energy, right? I had that energy. And he basically was like, why would, it makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know if I want to come over, basically because I hung up on him. I'm like, it sounds to me like you're looking for a reason to not come over, because are you understanding how I feel and why I hung up? Like, I said this to him. It sounds to me like you're looking for a reason to not show up at all, is what it sounds like. If you don't want to come over, just say that. It's like, oh, I hung up on you. You don't want to come over because you don't feel comfortable. You've got shot at in Iraq. I'm pretty sure that me hanging up on you is the least scariest thing you've ever dealt with, right? You've had a gun. You've had people try to kill you. So why would me hanging up on you be the scariest thing that you've ever experienced? I don't know. But anyways, I'm just saying. So at some point, he's like, I'm coming over. Fine, I'm coming over. I'm going to skip lunch type of deal. And I'm like, I'm not asking you to skip lunch. I'm not a fucking bitch. Like, I know you need to eat. I'm not sitting here saying, eat me instead. Like, no shit, you need to eat fucking food. So he's like, I'm just going to skip lunch and show up at your house, whatever. So he ended up showing up. And I guess this is the day that set the tone for, his exit to Texas and me sitting here being enraged. We spent some time together, and It was a very disembodied experience. He showed up in his uniform. And aside from that, it was very disembodied. One of the most disembodied experiences I've had with him since I met him. And it was very weird to have him come over for a quick hour and then take off. And then it's like, I'll see you in 3 weeks. I just, something about that just really, and then I start feeling him get a little distant, like emotionally, psychologically. I felt him pull away. So I'm like, okay, so what's your fucking deal? You know. And we had a few conversations once he got to Texas about what the damn deal is. And he seemed a little irritated that we were having the same conversation again, because I still didn't really know what the deal is and had yet to hear him explain it. And then after that one conversation we had, I guess it was Monday or Tuesday night, that's when I just felt myself let go and just allow myself to release the rage that I'd been suppressing since I met him. It was there for the whole time. Frustration, and not sexual. It's not a sexual frustration, like give me your dick or be gone. Like it's just emotional, psychological frustration. I'm gonna have to go here soon. I'm late for a very important date with my alcohol. I was planning to get there at 7, and now it's going to be more like 8:30, 9, which is fucking fine. It's really hard to sit at the bar. It's from 7 p.m. until, almost midnight. It's hard to do that. It's very difficult. So 9 is a good time to go. It's usually my preferred time. You skip through all the bullshit. Excuse me. So as it stands for this evening, what is my intention on going out? I'm just vibing. That's it. I'm just vibing. I don't think I'm going to be messaging him tonight at all. I don't see it happening. I think I got it all out of my system. I've said everything that I need to say to him. I feel conclusions in myself about myself in regards to him. I've settled into what I'm down for, and I'm not really worried about him. I've expressed myself fully to him. I've shared as much as I can with him in my mind and my soul. Poured it out, dumped it out like a goddamn landfill. And I'm not really worried about his decision. I'm just vibing. I truly believe if two people are meant to be together, they'll be together. Despite all the shit I've been saying. Now, it's not just you just lay there and it happens. There's things you got to do when you feel to do them. But, trying to make a relationship work is not a good thing. It shouldn't feel like a fucking struggle. I'm not saying it's been feeling like a struggle with him, but there has been a certain amount of interference that has made what should seem or be effortless seem a little bit fucking struggly. There's been plenty, being with him, I haven't really felt continuously a struggle, but there's just enough bullshit to make it feel very tumultuous and fucking difficult for no reason. If you want to be with somebody, just be with them. It's not that complicated. I don't have time for all this complicated shit. Like I start putting my mind in his mind and everything's complicated. For me, it's not complicated. I don't have time for it's so complicated. Like it's not complicated. I don't care what the fuck is going on. There is not going to be any time in your life when you're not going to have shit going on. That's always a cop-out. Well, I got a lot of shit going on. There's always going to be a lot of shit going on until you die. Unless a nuke is dropped and we're wiped out and, nature takes over. Now we're back at where there's not that much shit to worry about. But while we're living in this world, there's always going to be millions of shit going on. So, If you want to be with somebody, you're going to be with them, no matter whatever the fuck is going on. Doesn't matter. A hurricane's going on, you know, a war's going on, bills are going on, you know. It's not like life stops and then we can get together. All the world stops so we can get to, it's like the world's going to keep churning. If you want to be with somebody, you'll be with them. All this excessive shit, like all this complicated nothingness, like I don't have time. All this drama seemingly coming from me, but it's like, it's not that complicated, dude. It's really not. Yeah. People who want to get together will get together. All this, if it's meant to be, it'll be. That's a loaded potato, you know. It's not like your bodies just float magnetically together and you're just, without having to do anything, you're just together. Like, you're going to do something when you're together to get together. It takes some movement to get together. You don't just lay there and you're together. You got to do something. You know, you got to get up and walk. And because I don't live in the phone deceives people a lot to let them think they're in a relationship, because they just lay there and they talk on the phone. And it's like, that's not a relationship. I don't do that phone shit. I don't like texting, and I've been texting a lot. It's to the point where he probably thinks I love texting, because I know how to text, and I know how to text really fast. What's on my mind in the moment. But I hate texting, and I hate talking on the phone. It's a necessary evil, depending on the situation, but I don't like it. I prefer face-to-face. That's the best place. And I met him face-to-face. I didn't meet him online. That's my favorite right there. Ain't nothing like meeting somebody face-to-face for the first time. Not I met them on the internet, then I met up with them. No. Like, I met you face-to-face. I just met you face-to-face. All right, I gotta go. It's a blood moon tonight, and it's gonna be really violent tonight. Magical things are gonna happen tonight. Magical things are gonna bloom and blossom. Come out. It's gonna come out. Things that you didn't expect are gonna happen tonight. Things that you maybe thought were not possible. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Things that you thought maybe were not possible are going to happen tonight. Maybe your wildest dreams are about to come true tonight. Think about it. I do feel that something really magical is about to happen tonight. And even I don't believe that, because I've been feeling really low the last week. Like, my life is over type of low. Like, I'm going extinct type of low. And I feel revived now. It's been days of this shit. I feel like I'm just coming out of it to feel revived again and fresh. And I feel like something really fucking magical is going to happen tonight. Anyways, I got to go. Bon voyage. Bye-bye. I don't know who's watching, but